Our teacher, that guy.
Yeah, he's so
weird.
Oh, so
You
stupid.
see the marker on his face? Oh my god, oh, it's so funny. I can't believe that shit.
He's creepy,
Oh, it's
man.
so good.
He's a creep. He's a creep.
Alright guys! Right down! Get off of this, get off of this.
Why? What's gonna stop me?
You want detention, Missy? Huh, do ya? Huh? Alright, I didn't think so. Alright, listen up guys. It's a serious lesson today. We're gonna be learning about Romeo and Juliet and how that equals no God. That's right, no God. Everything's a tragedy. Everybody dies. That's how life is. You can't prove it. Don't even talk to me about it. I'm ignorant. Goodbye. Write an essay about how there's no God.
I like God.
Well, that's too bad. He's not alive or living or anything at all. So just
Yeah.
yes, but I'm science
You're a
teacher.
non-believer. Go to sleep.
I'm an LA/science teacher. I know what I'm talking about. Sit down, do your essays. I'm gonna have a nap.
This sucks.
What an idiot teacher.
Yeah,
Guy sucks.
how are we gonna write this essay?
I don't know, it's a lot of work.
What are you even doing here? I didn't give you detention. Leave.
It's not me, I'm a ghost.
A ghost?
Yeah, you don't
What?
believe in God, do you?
No.
Yeah, there's 5
Crazy.
proofs that God exists. I'm the first ghost of the first proof.
What?
The proof of motion. We
Motion.
all observe motion around us, don't we?
Sure.
Right. So whatever is in motion now was at rest until moved by something else, and that by something else, and so on. But if there's an infinite series of movers all waiting to be moved by something else, then actual motion could have never got started, and there would be no motion now. But there is motion now. How do you explain that? We must be moved by the first mover, which itself is unmoved.
Could you come to the office, please?
This first mover we can call God. Here, come on, let me show you. You're crazy, man, for not believing in this. Come on.
I'm crazy.
Yeah.
Says the ghost, man. Ghost.
That's why you're crazy.
You got a point.
So how this works is that if motion would have never started, I could have never moved the locker, or I could have never taken this book and rolled it. See, that motion would have never happened if it didn't start with God, because He created all motion.
Sure, sure. Or it could be science.
Okay.
What a terrible dream. What are you doing here? I didn't give you detention either. What the nuts? Come on.
I'm a ghost.
A ghost? Another one? Really?
Yes, I'm the proof from efficient cause.
Oh, really? Go on, please.
Everything in the world has its efficient cause, its maker, and that maker has its maker, and so on. The coffee table is made by the carpenter by his or her parents, and on and on. But if there were just an infinite series of such makers, the series could never have gotten started, and therefore nothing now. But there is something, everything there is, so there must have been a first maker. That was not itself made, and that first maker we call God. Come on, I'll show you.
Here we go again. Alright, so you're the proof of efficient cause. What does that mean?
So, what it means is that everything has a maker. For example, these little cloths that I'm sewing are being made by me. And the sewing machine I'm using was made in a factory. And the factory was made by God.
So what you're saying is everything has its maker?
Yeah,
And that maker is God.
that's right.
Alright. What the hell? What are you doing here? You deserve detention, but I didn't give it to you either. Come on.
I'm here to show you that God exists.
Are you another one of those ghosts?
Yes, I am the ghost of proof from necessary versus possible being.
Alright.
Possible or contingent beings are those such as cars, trees, and you and I, whose existence is not necessary for all such things, there is a time before they come, but when they are not yet, and a time after they cease to when they are no more. If everything were merely possible, there would be a long ago when nothing had yet to come. Nothing comes from nothing. So that's the case, that there would be nothing now. But there is nothing now, the world and everything in it, so there must be a necessary being, and the necessary being we call is God.
You, sir, are confusing.
Well, I'll just show you rather than say it. Come with me.
Of course. So which one are you?
I already told you. I'm the ghost of possible versus necessary being.
And what does that mean?
That obviously means that nothing can be created without nothing. So you try building this table without any wood.
Well, it's impossible.
Exactly. Only God can create something from nothing.
We're gonna fold this in half.
Hope that was the last one. Oh no, there we go.
Hey,
Hi.
what's up?
Uh,
I'm the fourth ghost.
I
I'm the
thought
ghost
so.
of proof from degrees of perfection.
great.
Would you like to hear why God exists?
Not really, but I know you're
I'll
gonna
tell
me
you anyway. We all evaluate things and people in the terms of being more or less perfectly true. God, noble, and so on. We have certain standards of how things and people should be. We have no such standards unless there were some being that is perfect in every way. Something that is truest, noblest, and best. The most perfect being we call God. You understand?
Not really. You should take me on another trip again.
I'll show you. Have a seat.
I will, thanks.
Alright, as I said earlier, I'm the fourth ghost. Ghost of degree of perfection. Look at your students, for example. They try to be perfect? Sometimes. Why do we try to be perfect? Because we're trying to accomplish something. Try to be perfect. Like God. God is perfect.
So we all strive to be like God.
Exactly. We want to be like God, but we can't be like God because God is the only one who's perfect. But there's something that's missing. There's something... We want to be perfect, right? We strive for that.
I don't know. What the nonsense? Are you even in my class?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Oh, okay. I'm the fifth proof for God.
Alright.
The proof from design. Do you want to know about it?
Yes.
Come to tell you. Well, see, as we look at the world around us and ourselves, we see ample evidence of design. A bird's wing, designed for the purpose of flight. The human ear, designed for the purpose of hearing. The natural environment, designed to support life. And on and on. If there is design, there must be a designer. The designer we call
God.
Exactly. Let me show you.
Of course.
After you. So here we are outside. Probably wondering why we're outside, aren't you?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, the reason I brought you out here is because God designed everything. God designed the snow that's on the ground, this beautiful blue sky. God designed the birds in the sky. He designed the trees, the grass, the ocean. God designed everything. And that's why he is God, because he created and designed it. For example, take this beautiful brick wall here. This brick wall was designed by a guy in an architecture firm, and he designed it, made it, and created it. In a sense, he's the creator of this wall. Just like God is the designer and creator of all around us. Does that make sense?
Yes, I think I'm finally starting to get and believe in God.
So being the fifth proof here, I need to ask you, do you believe in God? Do you believe that he exists? Are you going to go back to class tomorrow and tell your students that God exists?
Yes. Good. Why am I walking in this pool? There's no more. But I believe in God now. I'm going to spread the word. There is proof. St. Aquinas has told me. Woo!
I know where you went, but I don't know.